Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Kushbu, and today we are going to talk about how to write an impactful essay. A lot of different scholarships and internships want you to write an essay so that they can know about your journey, the works you have done, your statement of purpose, and what inspires you. And if it is about discrimination, that and then how you have faced discrimination and how you feel a minority and all that stuff. So in this video I want to talk about five major things that you should keep in mind while you are writing an essay. The fourth point is always honor the rules. So I mean by these is like every application, every essay have certain rules. Some have the rules like you have certain word limit. Some have the rules like you should use particular writing style. That be very specific about these rules, because even if because if you are like violating the rules they have given you, like written down, so it is a very bad, they may not even consider your application. So if whenever you have given key there is a particular word limit, I would say, so always try to strictly stick to that word limit. And even if you think that you have a lot much more content about the word limit, there will be a lot of fluff going on in your application, a lot of redundant lines, a lot of lines that don't give you much information and value addition. Try to cut them on those and you will be able to make it to the word limit. And if you think that your essay is very like less than the word limit, then try to add up new stories, try to find new articles on the internet, and try to incorporate them in your, don't cheat from there, use it as a proof. So these are the things you can do. Also, if you feel like for example they are asking about certain incidents that you have not faced, maybe they are asking about discrimination and you have not faced any discrimination, but you are a girl child, so you are eligible to apply. So what you can do is you are lucky enough to have not faced these, but it is not the case that no one faces it. It's real thing, and all the statistics shows that. So go out, talk to the people who have faced these issues, or talk to different people in your class. Maybe you can talk to your maid's girl, and maybe you can talk to like your neighbors, and if they are like, if you feel like they might have faced something, try to talk to them and then write it in your essay. Don't like make stories in your head. Instead, try to get real experience either by yourself or by someone another, and then incorporate in your essay. And even if you don't want to write that you have faced that, you can easily say that you have seen these people facing these issues. This is how you want to help them. This is how you plan to help them with the money or the scholarship you are granting me, or this is how you are teaching them. So these are the things that it will make it stand out, and not the stories you are making in your head, because they can the reviewers are reviewing like more than 1,000 applications, so they know like they can easily sense that when someone is bluffing and when they are uh, telling them a real thing. My fifth point is like don't make language mistakes. Like it's okay if you had bad English, you can use Grammarly and to get your essay checked, get it checked by your grammar Nazi friend, or I would say like the friends who are very good in English. Get it checked by your English teacher, get it checked by your mentors, your peers, and past applicants also. So try to reach out to different people having different experiences and then get it checked from those people. Also, you can take up Grammarly premium version. Even if you don't want to buy it, you can take it from your IITian friend maybe, because with their college email they get Grammarly premium subscription for free. So if you have any friend who is in IIT, so you can just ask from their for their password and then use it. So that's the thing. And a past scholar told me this when I was writing my first woman technical essay. So yeah. The last point is always think from a reviewer's perspective. and then try to answer the questions that is left behind in your essay. So after you have written down your essay, with the blank mind try to read it, and then try to think that when I have given this information to someone, what are the questions that are going to be pop up in someone's mind. And if you have not given those answers, try to write them. If they are important and significant answers, try to write them and incorporate them in your essay. So if you are not able to, like, obviously you know yourself, and that's why you will not be able to, like, uh, ask basic questions. So what you can do is you can get it checked by some neighbor or some person who don't know you very much personally, and then make them read these essays, and then ask them that what are the questions that are popping up in your mind, and what are the things they have understand after reading these essays. So if they have inferenced the same thing you wanted to convey, then you are on the right track, and it's a very great essay. So these are the things you need to focus. So yeah, these were all the things that I wanted to tell you all to write a good and impactful essay. And all the best to everyone who is applying, and check your essay 2 or 3 times before submitting, and try to not make grammatical or like language mistakes. Get it reviewed by at least one mentor or senior. Stick to the word limit religiously. Make sure to get rid of the redundant lines, and make your application crisp and on the point, and give real life stories, examples to demonstrate your vision, what you faced, what you are, so that they can relate you as a person. And these were all the tips from my side. If you want to get it reviewed by me, you can send me your essays for any application, Outreach, Women Tech Makers, WTF, or anything, Adobe or anything, and I will be very happy to help you all. The first draft is always going to be shitty, so don't hold yourself back from anything. And last but not the least, don't do it for recognition, do it for unending path of learning. Like this video if this helped you, share it with all your friends, and I will see you all next time.